Happy Monday fun day after Sunday fun day. Hope y'all are doing well. So, as I have been talking about this angst and anxiety feeling, this overwhelming, massive butterflies and vibrations through the root and the second chakra into the solar plexus, into the heart, into the throat, up through the mind. It is just encompassing every sensory with a lot of unknown origin. Like, where is this coming from? So, back in the day, I used to be able to say, is this mine or is this somebody else's? And I could distinguish between them. However, I've been told later that I'm already caught up in the threads of it. So it's just another perception of how to read the energy that's surrounding me from inside of me. How am I interpreting it? And then how do I translate it? And more importantly, how do I get it to come to a place of homeostasis? So I can feel some kind of calmer barometer, so I can actually see, sense, and feel the temperatures of my current climate. So a lot of this has just been, big waves, big waves. And so the messages that were coming this morning was about, don't try to figure it all out. Can you just be in it and understand that it's an energetic upgrade in the cellular form that's affecting your physical? And it feels like triggers, but it's actually an upgrade. So we have to kind of go into this retreat mode and sort of into this dormancy of not going into patterns of asking the same questions over and over and over and over and over again, not receiving the answers in which we need to feel like we have to have some sort of understanding on a human level. So there's so much going on beyond the human right now. And so it's almost like this trembling that is occurring from Earth, from the planets, and from all of those that inhabit. So there's this trembling is what they keep using the word right now. It's sort of this vibrational movement, and sometimes it just kind of sneaks up and starts to peak a little bit, like, whoa, what is happening? And so only I can control what happens in my adrenals so that my body is not over flooded with something that says, hey, all the blood go to my extremities and run like hell, or freeze up. So I have to be able to control that and say, woosah, I'm safe. I'm okay. I'm in this present moment. I've gotten to this present moment and I'm okay. I will continue to go through present moments and still be okay. So it's sort of, you're treading this unsturdy grounding. It's like there's water beneath your feet. So you're sort of in this movement. So I encourage each and every one of you just to celebrate your life in the way that it is in this moment by saying, hey, I'm okay. Hey, I'm safe. Now, yesterday I brought up something for me. I had to go to a funeral. Didn't really know anybody there at this point. It's been a long time. So I had to get comfortable and reacquainted, say hello, not be shy about introducing myself. And then remembering faces and celebrating someone's life. And then I went to my grandniece's first birthday. And, I noticed that I always say, hi, how are you? What's up in your life? And I listen, but I noticed one by one, not one person asked me. And then I began to become very oversensitive to how the energy was on people that were looking at me. It was almost as if I was a foreign entity. And so no one quite knew what to say, so they said nothing. And it was kind of bizarre in a way. But I was told not to focus on it too much, because then it brings up triggers of rejection and not being in the norm, and, family dynamics, and where do you fit in, and all that other stuff. And it didn't really sadden me. I looked at it as a lesson, but I could have gotten saddened. I could have gotten like, what in the world is happening here? Instead, I just zipped up my energy. I came home, I changed my clothes, I went for a little walk again, and then I got a super good night's sleep. But I still woke up with this, like something's coming, something's here, something's unexplained, those kinds of things. It has nothing to do with all the things that we knew were going to happen in the government and all of these demonic controllers who have been off planet now for a couple years. I have said repeatedly that there's just been minions thinking their strings are still attached and they still had to do certain things because they themselves have not woken up yet to realize they have no boss above them. They're in control of their own deviance. And so this obstacle course is changing, but so much of it's unseen. And so as the world turns, my friends, we must learn to turn with it. We must learn to steady our fulcrum, get our balance before we take on anything else, maybe let go of things while we're trying to, get our sea legs on our earth plane while everything's still moving or feels like it's moving. So tap into the me, myself, and I of the you of the universe and see if that helps. And if I can help in any way, you guys already know what I do. If you'd like a session, let me know. I'm happy to interact with you. And together, we help to culminate and more wholeness in the collective through individually taking stances and strengthening this physical being and all that's attached to it electromagnetically, and not letting all the things out there control how we react and respond to the world. All right, so much love. Happy Monday, fun day. Please like, subscribe, share. Leave me a comment. See y'all on the next video.